Welcome to From the Sacred Jainism Scripture, Uttaradhyayana, Lecture 24 and 25, Part 1 of 2 on Words of Wisdom. The Jain religion, Jainism, traditionally called Jain Dharma, originated in ancient India. Jain Dharma emphasizes the value of right perception, right knowledge, and right conduct. Through inner reflection and sincere practice of these principles, one can attain moksha, realization of the soul's true nature. The concept of ahimsa or non-violence is also central to Jainism. According to Jainism, each cosmic time cycle has 24 Tirthankaras, or beings who share their enlightenment with others. The Tirthankaras' teachings comprise the Agam Sutras, which are the holy scriptures of Jainism. In the present time cycle, the 24th and last Tirthankara was Lord Mahavira, vegan, whose name means great hero. Born into a royal family in 599 BC, Prince Mahavira decided as a young man to pursue a solitary spiritual life. After 12 years of intensive meditation, he attained Kevala Jnana, or the highest wisdom. Lord Mahavira was known to face all obstacles with acceptance and forgiveness. He also shared discourses on spiritual truths, which formed the basis of present-day Jainism. Supreme Master Chenghai, vegan, has paid tribute on several occasions to the spiritual strength and devotion of Lord Mahavira, vegan, during lectures given in Taiwan, also known as Formosa.
I don't know if anyone in the history of mankind could have done, or could be doing, or will be doing such an asceticism, such a sacrifice like the Lord Mahavira. We really salute him and are grateful to all that he had to endure. For enlightenment, for the sake of others, yes. All these sufferings are not for naught. They would benefit the world in some way or another, even without the Lord Mahavira knowing, or even without the world people knowing or being grateful for.
We now invite you to listen to the 24th lecture of the Uttaradhyayana Sutra, one of the most important scriptures in Jainism. This lecture is titled The Samitis and discusses the Samitis, which are the 5 rules of conduct, and the Guptis, which are the 3 rules of avoidance of misconduct in Jainism. 24th Lecture, The Samitis. The 8 articles of the Creed are the Samitis, the rules of conduct, and the Guptis, rules of avoidance of misconduct. There are 5 Samitis and 3 Guptis. The Samitis, the rules of conduct, are 1. Area Samiti, going by paths trodden by men, beasts, carts, and looking carefully so as not to occasion the death of any living creature. 2. Basa Samiti, gentle, salutary, sweet, righteous speech. 3. Ishana Samiti, receiving alms in a manner to avoid the 42 faults that are laid down. 4. Adhana Samiti, receiving and keeping of the things necessary for religious exercises after having carefully examined them. 5. Ukara Samiti, performing the operations of nature in an unfrequented place. The 3 Guptis, which are here included in the term Samiti in its wider application, are 1. Manogupti, preventing the mind from wandering in the forest of sensual pleasures by employing it in contemplation and study. 2. Vaggupti, preventing the tongue from saying bad things by a vow of silence. 3. Kayagupti, putting the body in an immovable posture as in the case of Kayakt Saga. The 8 samitis are thus briefly enumerated, in which the whole creed taught by the Ginas, soul who has conquered inner passions, and set forth in the 12 Angas is comprehended. 1. The walking of a well-disciplined monk should be pure in 4 respects. In respect to the cause, the time, the road, the effort. The cause is knowledge, faith, and right conduct. The time is daytime. The road excludes bad ways. The effort is fourfold as regards substance, place, time, and condition of mind. Hear me explain them. With regard to substance, the walking monk should look with his eyes. With regard to place, the space of a yuga. With regard to time, as long as he walks, and with regard to condition of mind, carefully. He walks carefully who pays attention only to his walk and his body executing it, whilst he avoids attending to the objects of sense, but minds his study, the latter in all 5 ways. 2. To give way to anger, pride, deceit, and greed, laughter, fear, loquacity, and slander. These 8 faults should a well-disciplined monk avoid. He should use blameless and concise speech at the proper time. 3. As regards begging, a monk should avoid the faults in the search, in the receiving, and in the use of the 3 kinds of objects: food, articles of use, and lodging. A zealous monk should avoid in the first, in the search for alms, the faults occasioned either by the giver or by the receiver; in the second, in the receiving of alms, the faults inherent in the receiving; and in the use of the articles received, the 4 faults. 4. If a monk takes up or lays down the 2 kinds of things belonging to his general and supplementary outfit, he should proceed in the following way. A zealous monk should wipe the thing after having inspected it with his eyes, and then he should take it up or put it down, having the samiti in both respects. 5. Excrements, urine, saliva, mucus, uncleanness of the body, wastings his own body when he is about to die, and everything of this description is to be disposed of in the way to be described, in a place neither frequented nor seen by other people, which offers no obstacles to self-control, not too near the village, and is exempt from insects and seeds. The 5 samitis are thus briefly enumerated. I shall now explain in due order the 3 guptis. 1. There is truth, untruth, a mixture of truth and untruth, a mixture of what is not true and what is not untrue. The gupti of mind refers to all 4. A zealous monk should prevent his mind from desires for the misfortune of somebody else, from thoughts on acts which cause misery to living beings, and from thoughts on acts which cause their destruction. 2. The gupti of speech is also of 4 kinds. A zealous monk should prevent his speech from expressing desires. 3. In standing, sitting, lying down, jumping, going, and in the use of his organs, a zealous monk should prevent his body from intimating obnoxious desires, from doing acts which cause misery to living beings, or which cause their destruction. These are the 5 samitis for the practice of the religious life, and the guptis for the prevention of everything sinful. This is the essence of the creed which a sage should thoroughly put into practice. Such a wise man will soon get beyond the circle of births. Thus I say. For more information, please visit sacred-text.com.
If you want to try to be a vegetarian, but are under the impression that you will not get enough protein or that you will look skinny, rest assured that there are tons of protein in vegetarian products that are much better for your health because vegetarian products aren't filled with the cholesterol that animal protein is filled with. Some of the greatest athletes in the world are vegetarians. Georges Larabe, vegan.
Virtuous viewers, thank you for watching today's Words of Wisdom.